Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, I'm Courtney, and okay, so today's video I'm going to do a very large book haul. We have this little local used bookstore that works with our library, so I was there for 2 hours today dragging around my little cart. So what's amazing is I got all of these, which is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 for under 30 bucks, I think, because I've never found a book there more than $5. It's incredible. And then I also donated 2 of my books to this little free reading library, so then I got 2 new books from there that I'm excited about. So yeah, I'm gonna walk you guys through all the books that I got. I included these in my recent vlog, but this was gonna be more of a deep dive into what the books were about, where I got them, and just truly showing every single book. And yeah, so first things first, I have Billy Summers, I want to say, by Stephen King. I've never read a Stephen King novel before, but I've been looking at some of his novels. I'm really interested in 11/22/63, I want to say, something like that. The Running Man, The Long Walk, The Institute, so all of those by him and Billy Summers I've been looking at reading. Oh, and Misery, because me and my friend really want to read that and have a sleepover and watch the movie. Anyway, this is what I've been looking for. It had really high ratings. This and the 11/22/63 one were what I saw that had really good ratings on Goodreads. And Billy Summers is basically about a assassin for hire who only kills bad people every single plot of a book. But he wants out, so he's has to do this one final hit against all these other assassins. And I'm not gonna lie, I haven't read the back of it, but I read the synopsis on Goodreads and it sounded really interesting and it had really good reviews, so I'm super excited to read it. Okay, and then after that I have The Stranger in the Lifeboat by Mitch Albom, I believe. I actually have so many other of his books that I really want to read. For instance, Finding Chica, The Stranger in the Lifeboat, it's For One More Day, I want to say, and then Tuesdays with Morrie, which is one of his more popular ones. But this and Tuesdays with Morrie, I believe, are his 2 most popular books. And I've heard so many great things about both of them. You can just tell that it's old and used, and I love that. It brings me so much joy. So I'm gonna be blunt. I know nothing about this. I know so much about every single other book that I just named. I could tell you exactly what they're about and everything about it, except for The 5 People You Meet in Heaven. I actually don't know a lot about that one besides that's by him, but I hear incredible things about this author. I want to read so much of him, so I was so lucky when I found this. Okay, next I want to say The Family Beach House by Holly Chamberlain. This one, I did not go in there planning to get this. My other ones, I went in planning to get them, most of them. There's a few, I think, but I just randomly found it and I was I really want to read that. But anywho, so this one is basically, I found at a, what was it? Oh, at the little free reading library. So I'm really happy about it. But it looks like it had a really good summer vibe, and it talked about, I want to say this family coming together after a death in the family. But I like the summer vibes, and it seemed like a quick and easy book. Has a big font, and I could easily just enjoy this as a nice little summer read. Next, I have the one and only Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. I also own Emma by her right back here on my TBR, which I have not read yet. But my friend was reading this, and she's so brilliant, and I trust her taste, and had said that this was pretty good from what she's read so far. Not to mention, so this was a really cute relationship between these 2 sisters, and obviously Jane Austen is a very well-loved author. There's 3 different books by her that I really wanted to read. So this one, Emma, and then there was this North Hanger or something, I believe. I forget the name of it, but something like that. They did not have that one, but I did find this one for $2, $3? Yeah, $2. So it's so pretty too. I'm so excited to read it. After that, I have one that I was not expecting to get, but I found The Glass Castle, which is supposed to be a really inspiring memoir. I'm not sure. Wait, it's okay. Well, the other cover had a pull away part. I guess I got the other one, but there's one where they can pull it away, and there's a little hole, and they had that there, but it wasn't as in good condition, so I grabbed this one. And I'm just now realizing that it doesn't have that. Doesn't matter though. This one I actually did not go in there planning to get, but I've been looking for, what's it? Just Kids by Patti Smith, which is, I believe, a memoir by her. And then there's another one called Being Lolita. And those are 2 memoirs I was looking for, so I was looking kind of in that section. And I found this one, which I know has been recommended so heavily, and it's supposed to be really beautiful and really inspiring, but tragic. So I really want to read it. So yeah, I have The Glass Castle, actually, yeah, by Jeanette Walls. Okay, next I got a cute little romance, The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston, I believe. This one is one that I know a lot of people have talked about. I'm pretty sure it's this woman who moves into her aunt's apartment, I want to say, but there's like this guy there who lives there who's like stuck 7 years in the past. Like it's like this whole thing, and it's supposed to be a really beautiful and really cool book. Like I really like the concept for it too. So I've heard this has been heavily recommended online, and I keep seeing this, so I've been thinking about getting it for a while, but like finding it for only like $3, like hell yeah. Anyways, so I'm really excited about it, and I think it'll be like really interesting and really cool to read. After that, I have Cosmos by Carl Sagan, I want to say, and this one is like all about like astronomy and space, and he's supposed to, from what I've heard from reviews of this book, he explains it in a way that is very poetic and very beautiful, but like easy to digest, and I think that that could be really cool, especially since I'm very interested in space and astronomy. So I've been also wanting to read, I forget the name of it, but it's like the 5 ways that the universe could like just simply stop existing. And then this one's more fiction, but Project Hail Mary I know is really popular right now, and it's supposed to be like a very like space book where like the sun is dying, and so are all these other stars in the galaxy, for one is like getting killed by like this sun-eating amoeba. So they send out like this crew of astronauts to figure out why. It's supposed to be really cool and talk like, it's very like spacey and sciencey, but it's at the same way that if you know nothing, you can still digest it. So I've heard very good things about that one. So anyway, I've been very interested in that, and this was one of the books that like, you know, with that collection that I really wanted to read, and I'm so happy that I found this. Okay, next is a book that I've never heard of before, which normally I feel like I get books like have been recommended multiple times, so I know that they're going to be good, but this one is Remember to Forget. I just saw the name of it, and like it caught me off guard, so I was like, oh my god. So I read the back, whatever, and I think the cover is really beautiful, but it sounds like it's supposed to be like very heartfelt and not like tragic, but at the same time just such a beautiful, like touching love story. So I really wanted to read it. It's supposed to be really good from like the reviews on the back that I've read, and then the synopsis sounded really interesting. So I'm very excited about it. And very unexpected, but they were selling coloring books for like $2. And if you know me, you know I love just doing a coloring book. Like that's a great way to spend my time. But I had this one, which I thought was really pretty. Okay, of course the first page that opens is that, but like it's super simple. Like I like that it's not like clear pictures. Like there's no right or wrong way to color things, like when they're not like animals or like things that already have a designated or assigned color. So I really like that. It just seemed really pretty, so I'm super excited, and it was $2. So next is another book that I had not heard of before. I have 2 books by Lindsay Davis. They had these for $1 outside the store. So I got The Indies of April, I believe, and Fatal Legacy. They're supposed to be both be like really cozy mysteries, and they seem like they're set in a historical time period, and I'm such a sucker for that, so I'm very excited to read them. Been a little unexpected, but I found like this cute little mini like New Testament Bible at the Free Little Reading Library. Not to force my religion on anyone, I would never want to do that, but I just thought that this was super cute and had, I don't know, it's like super nice and easy, like travel size. I will say the font is microscopic in here, but that makes sense when you get something this size, so I'm very excited to use it. After that is my most anticipated, like literally like thing I'm screaming at that I found this, but I got The Women by Christina Hanna. I have, where is it? Home Again by her, which I've been meaning to read. This one I'm probably going to read after I finish my current 2 books that I'm in, but I've been really, that's one of her older ones. This one I believe is newer, but this is about the women who served in the Vietnam War who were forgotten. So it's historical fiction, and it's supposed to be absolutely incredible. I have heard so many good things about this author, and even as I was checking out, the women at the desk were talking to me about this book, so everything about it, I've been waiting to get this book, and then I finally found it, and then even while I was getting it, people were like convincing me more to get it. So I'm so excited about this. I cannot believe I found this, and I got it in hardcover too. Like it's incredible, and I got it for $5. Like this overjoyed me, and this is like nothing could ruin my day after I found this book. And second to last, I have Tom Lake by Anne Pritchett. I want to say. This one I actually just added to my TBR like maybe a week ago, maybe 2 days ago. It was pretty recently. I saw like a video of like all these summer recommendations, because I'm reading One Italian Summer right now, and this was one of the recommendations, and the way that like the photos that they used to just romanticize this book made me fall in love with it and made me really want to read it. So though I know so little about it, I saw it recommended quite a few times, and then I saw that and I was sold. Not to mention there's little daisies on the cover, and daisies are my absolute favorite, but I could not believe that I found this, and for $2. Like I'm so happy. The vibes in here I feel like are going to be immaculate. So I can't wait to read it. I'm so happy. And finally, I have I'll Give You the Sun by J.D. Nelson. I could say it earlier. This is actually a funny story behind finding this book. I was looking for this and it has been on my TBR because I know very little about it, but someone said that like it kind of had like that same feeling that I think The Sun Is Also a Star had, and I adore that book. So I just read that 2 weeks ago, keep in mind, but like I have not stopped thinking about it since. It's incredible. It's so truly beautifully written, but this one was supposed to be like very, I guess, a bit more heartfelt, and I thought it was a tearjerker. And I heard that it was like if you're superstitious, believe in the afterlife, they would recommend this. Like I was watching like all those little recommendation videos, right? And this came up, so I was looking for this, and my mom just saw it on the shelf, saw like the colors, and picked it up. She's like, oh, it's colorful, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's the book that I've been looking for. So yeah, it was a fun little story, but I know I keep saying this, but all these books a few of them I've been anticipating reading, and then the other ones, like, I just don't know how I could not read them, like, after reading the synopsis. I'm so excited, and I'm so happy. I, like, never buy this many books at once. Normally I'll buy, like, 2 or 3. Sometimes even 0 when we go there, but I think because I haven't gone book shopping in a while, and my online TBR has accumulated quite a few new books. Not to mention, I've been reading a lot faster. Like, I read 12 books, I want to say, in January. And, yeah, it was really cool. I'm so happy. But because of that, I think my physical TBR, I've been going through it so fast. Like, I'm like, well, I obviously need to restock and add to it, even though, yeah. But yeah, those are all the new books that I got. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you guys all have a great rest of your day. I tried to keep this video pretty short, so I hope that it was. But I will see you guys in the next vlog.